Good morning, Pearse. One more EuCNC, this time in Antwerp, not that far away from Brussels, right? Thank you for your opening this morning. You presented quite a nice perspective of what are, let's say, the challenges for Europe in 6G, and not only 6G, but in communications and all these areas in the next years. So what are the main messages you could say in a couple of minutes for our audience?
Well, thank you. And it's great to be back at EuCNC and to have such a large participation because, as I was saying, as digital technologies, but particularly communications, connectivity and computing are now so essential for our economies and societies, the pressure of expectations, the issues that those digital technologies must deal with have actually got bigger and more difficult. So we have, of course, the demands of cybersecurity, which is not going to go away. And if anything, our new communications systems will have to address an even higher level of security, both in the communications of the signal, but also, in fact, in the way that the networks operate, who we allow to provide and to operate our networks, and what they do with the data that is being used and computed on those networks. We also now increasingly, of course, have the environmental challenge, sustainability. Because we are using so much internet, because we are using so much cloud computing, we have to ensure that the data centers, the systems, the networks, all of the components are actually being efficient in their use of energy, and also that they are contributing to greater energy efficiency in the sectors that they serve. And lastly, we have to ensure that Europe is at the forefront of those developments, that we're able to cater for ourselves, to compete globally. And one of the big demands therefore will be, do we have what it takes to invest in these advanced networks? So the investment in connectivity is another big challenge. Now, from a Brussels perspective, we're having the elections now, and then we will have a new commission. And that new commission will have to set new priorities. But clearly what we see is that the community of researchers and companies that are here at EuCNC will actually be in the spotlight with regard to how is 5G going to develop, how is 6G going to develop, how will Europe be able to play a leading role in the standardization of these new technologies. But the other element that we've already put on the table for the new Commission to deal with is the convergence of those communications technologies with computing, with cloud computing, as we move towards telco edge, cloud RAN, all of those variations which bring together different actors who used to be in different sectors. And here again, there is a challenge, but also an opportunity for European companies to provide the technologies, to be at the forefront of this new computing continuum, but also to ensure that we are not simply consuming the services from other companies, from other regions, and also able to provide services and equipment abroad. So it's quite an ambitious one. It's very demanding, but it is something which we're sure that the community of researchers, industrialists, manufacturers who are here can actually meet.
I'm sure we can cope with those challenges. We have done it in the past. We should do it in the future. See you in next year's edition of EuCNC. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.